Hi everyone, it's Mads from Denim & Leather, and I'm here with Steve Overland, the voice behind the Overland albums. How are you?
Thank you. I'm very well, thanks Maddie. Very well.
So, the latest release from Overland is called a record called Contagious. How does it compare to the other Overland albums?
It's my favourite one because it's a little more bluesy. And I kind of try, with the Overland albums, try and change each album. Like the first one was kind of breakaway, was maybe a departure from what I normally do. And I did it with a guy that's into, like, he writes rock opera and he worked with Roxette and all those bands that were big back in the day. And I kind of try and steer it away from what FM do and all the other things I do, like Shadow Man. So this album, I wrote it with a guy called Tommy Denander, who's probably, well, even Jim says, probably one of the best guitar players in the world. He's like a Steve Lukather kind of Toto guitar player. Great writer. So I was really pleased with it. So I think it's slightly bluesier. I've got a couple of more soulful ballads on there that I like doing, which is really where I'm at, really. So no, it's a little bit different. They're all slightly different, all the albums. So the next one will be different again, hopefully.
So how do the Overland projects kind of come together?
Totally different to FM. With the Overland projects, I have people that want to work with me. God knows why, but they send me samples of what they write. Now Tommy's written with Anastasia. He's written with some big people, and Tommy's kind of like quite a well-known session guitar player. But I've heard some of his stuff, and I've now made a couple of albums with Tommy. And whatever you give Tommy the brief to do, say you wanted a techno, pop or rock album, he can write anything, any style. He's a great keyboard player. He's one of those people who make you sick. He can play every instrument really well. His demos sound like albums. So I get these backing tracks, and 9 times out of 10 they're ready to go. I don't have to say, let's change this, let's change that. Then I'll go through and pick the tracks I really want to work on, and then I'll write the melodies, the titles, the lyrics, and I go in and demo them and sing over the top of these tracks. And then we take them away, put the drummer on that we want on. We've been lucky with these albums. We had Greg Bissonette on there, we had some real top players on them. So different. Whereas FM, I start writing a song from scratch. I'll come up with a song, I'll sit down with the guitar and I'll write the whole thing. So it's a different. The band obviously have a little bit to do, not much, but yeah. So yeah, it's a different process totally with Overland.
So you're very busy with FM, but is there a chance we might hear some Overland tracks live one day?
Definitely, definitely. I've been talking, the record company's starting to get tired of me now because I've done, I can't remember how many records with Shadow Man and Overland Records, and they're constantly badgering me to tour. We get offered shows in Europe and stuff, I can go and do them as a guest or something, and it's basically because with FM we are a busy band. I have to structure it so that the two things don't compete. So I can only do the other stuff when FM out on the road because people get sick of looking at me. So I have to kind of plan it so that I've got a slot for each thing. So far, because FM have been so busy over the last couple of years, I haven't really had the chance to do that. You know, but definitely maybe next year I'll go out and do something else as well.
Well, thank you for chatting. Make sure you check out Overland and come back to Denim & Leather for more. Bye.
See you, bye-bye.